Hi, welcome to Asian Gardens Table. This year has been very busy years for me. Since our baby's born, the whole summer I didn't have time to take care of our garden at all. Usually I start to grow wing bean in May or June, but this year I didn't have time to grow wing bean until August. I transplanted my wing bean seedling in our garden in the middle of August. In September, I direct the vine onto trellis. Summertime is very hot here, so I know that wing bean will not grow well in summertime anyway. When the wing beans start to climb on trellis in September, that's when our temperatures start to drop from 90s during the day down to 80s. And then I decided to run a small experiment on my wing beans. I direct the vine and I prune the vine. I want to see that with some pruning, if I can prevent the vine grow crazy, at the same time still have a lot of beans. And the results turns out surprisingly good. So this is what I got in the middle of November. So here I'm going to explain what I did. I did very similar thing with long bean. Wing bean grows a lot of vine from the stem that close to the ground. So whenever I see new vines grow out there, I will direct it onto the string. I set the string half foot apart, 2 or 3 vines onto a string. Very similar thing I do to long bean. So when the vine grows to the top of the trellis, I remove the tip. Very soon I see at every leaf a set of flowers growing out. If I see side vine also grow out together with the flower set, keep 2 to 3 leaves and remove the tip. And I see very similar thing like long bean. There are more flower sets grow out from the side vine. My wing bean grew vivid on trellis at the end of September and developed flowers at the same time. Because at that time the weather was not too hot. These early flowers successfully fruited. After pruning, wing bean vines are distributed evenly on trellis, and there are no overcrowded vines. The biggest improvement is that wing bean flowers and fruit from bottom to top, while in the last couple years without pruning, fruiting focused on the top. This year, 2 months after transplanting my wing bean seedlings, I was able to start harvesting from the middle of October. In November, it reaches its flowering and fruiting peak. Now I have countless beans hanging there. It is the end of November now. The high temperature is at 70 degrees and the low and mid 50s degree in our area. As far as frost-free, my wing beans should be able to continue fruiting till December. Now I'm going to pick some beans and show you how productive they are. This is very bottom of the plant. I have a lot of beans. And I have all the way down here. So this is the middle part. I also have a lot. The bean quality in the middle is much better. They are much bigger and straight, have a very beautiful color. See, there's still a lot of flowers. I have to pick all these beans. So this is the top, and a lot of flowers still blooming. You can see that it's very dense here. And I have some bean already grow pretty big. This is another side of the trellis. You see the flowers and the young bean? Look at them. I have some big bean here already. Need to pick them. Really need to look all the way in there. They're very good at hiding. Okay, this is what I got today. This basket is about 1.5 feet diameter. I have a lot of beans. I still have a lot of medium size and small size of beans. Because they grow very fast, I have to harvest them in 3 or 4 days. For this bean, I probably will give most of them away. Try to cook some tonight and also pickle them. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this wing bean and this video. If you like the way I grow my wing bean, please give me a thumb up. If you have any question or suggestion, leave me a message or visit our website at asiangardensstable.com. Thank you very much. I will see you next time. Bye.